TikTok says the clock as we're ready to draw the curtain on the year 2024 in less than 3 days. It has been an exciting 52-week Sundays in the year under review and also on Sunday Rendezvous, reaching you live from your star station, the NTA Enugu Channel 8. And from across the states and beyond, we'll be bringing you exciting stories that will wrap up the program for this year beautifully. First, let's take news. However, I am Chika Okore. The Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC, has recorded a 12.8% reduction in road traffic crashes, FTCs, between January and October 2024 compared to the same period in 2023. Corps Marshal Federal Road Safety Corps Sheikh Mohammed hinted this with newsmen in his office while giving accounts of activities of the Corps in the year 2024. Oyeyemi Ajayi has details.
The year 2024 for the Federal Road Safety Corps started on the premise of training and retraining of officers to be intellectually equipped with a modern standard best practice, and this the Corps did by enrolling some of the officers of the Corps on training with expectations to reflect on the activities on the highways. The year witnessed a transition from one leadership to another, the end of Dauda Alibiu administration ushering in the beginning of Sheikh Mohammed. Handed over the letter of assumption of office as well as being decorated the new Corps Marshal of the Federal Road Safety Corps, Sheikh Mohammed was unequivocal about his determination of not leaving any stone unturned, of ensuring a new face is given to the Corps. He believes that to achieve this, he needs to see things by himself, and that propelled his visit to driver's license print firm to deal with the case of backlog of uncollected licenses, aside being on the field himself during the Salah celebration to control traffic and see how the men are faring, hitting the ground running with his 4 focal points for the Corps, which includes rejigging the Corps, welfare for staff, amongst others. He saw the need to partner with sister agencies and other transportation stakeholders to get everyone on board of ensuring unity of purpose and having better working relationship. His meeting with the high commands of the Corps across the 36 states and FCT was to charge them to develop practical approaches to check road crashes while warning against corruption. Now, with the launch of the FRSC mobile app, there seemed to be a new phase for the Corps. Also, a window to bring the people closer to the Corps to get real-time information. There was the inauguration of the National Road Safety Advisory Council to address Nigeria's road safety challenges and drastically reduce road traffic crashes on the roads. With a series of other developmental strides internally and externally, the Corps engaged in series of town hall meetings with stakeholders aside series of rallies to encourage safe driving on the roads.
January to October 2023, we had 8,654 crashes. Then for January to October 2024, we had 7,675. That is a reduction of 12.8% in terms of crashes. But unfortunately, in terms of the death, the one for 2023, that is January to October, we had a death of 4,153. But unfortunately, for 2024, we had 4,330, an increase instead of reduction, an increase of 4.3. But the fatality too, we had for 2023 to October, January to October, we had 25,126. Then for this year, January to October, we had 24,525, a decrease of 2.5%.
No doubt, pending issues of concerns remain, making the chase a continuum. But many say the approaches so far are on course, but definitely it is not yet time to relent, as the enforcement must always continue. Oyeyemi Ajayi, NTA News.
Similarly, the Commercial Federal Road Safety Corps, Sheikh Mohammed, has urged commuters to be at alert and mindful of drivers who show signs of recklessness and drunkenness before embarking or during their journeys. The Corps Marshal said this as FRSC stepped up efforts, its advocacy and sensitization campaigns, and in view of the recent crashes that occurred in Jabi, Kwara State on Thursday, 26 December 2024. And the order that happened on Owo-Ikeru route before Osabire Bridge on 28 December 2024, he said the recorded road crashes occurred due to the negligence or recklessness of drivers and the inability of passengers to checkmate them, call them to order, or even report them to FRSC or other security agencies along the routes. The Corps Marshal believes that by taking these simple precautions, commuters can significantly reduce the risk of being involved in road crashes. A double room and provisions shop with goods worth millions of naira have been gutted by fire at number 45 Alma Street, Achara Layout, Enugu. A correspondent reports that the cause of the inferno is yet to be ascertained.
Deeply shaken by the unfortunate incident, the owner of the shop, Mrs. Chidebere Isioji, whose residence is nearby, stated that she heard voices outside her home early in the morning and rushed out only to see her shop on fire. Mrs. Isioji said the cause of the inferno was still sketchy. Among items destroyed by the fire are 2 deep freezers and ways for herself. She appealed to government and other spirited individuals to come to their aid. Husband to the shop owner, Mr. Chibo Isioji, retiree, regretted that the provision shop was their only source of livelihood for the family.
Now on this fire service, we have
He thanked the neighbors and the Enugu State Fire Service for their prompt intervention to put out the fire in Enugu. Kechukwu Agubama, NTA News.
As Sunday Rendezvous returns in a moment, let's take some commercials.
It's happening again. It's another Christmas season. It's happening at Orca Wonderland. Orca Wonderland. Orca Wonderland. Mommy and daddy, take your children to Orca Wonderland for maximum entertainment this Christmas season. Starting from the 20th to 26th December 2024, Orca Wonderland is a place to be. Orca Wonderland is a place where children are very much entertained. Mama na papa, duru mwakaki gaban Orca Wonderland. Kahaje suru mwaki behawa Orca Wonderland. They will be entertained with things like roller coaster, live band, different kinds of games, jumping castle, etc. Orca Wonderland is the one and only fun city in Anambra State. Orca Wonderland is located at Agwoka, near Mopol Base, behind Anambra Civic Center, Orca, Anambra State. Orca Wonderland.
nation. Make your calls to all networks. As much as in the rest, no, they say, not good day. Better day. To rule your world and better service, better network. That's our limited operator. Better outcome. Better numbers, better future, better service. Unlimited operator. Better outcome, better business for Nigeria, for Africa, and the world.
Better.com, wishing you a Merry Christmas, Nigeria. Glow.
Moving forward, the leader of the All Progressives Congress APC in Enugu State, Uche Nnaji, has hosted his party faithful from the 260 political wards in the state to a Christmas celebration, in his country home, Abugo, in Nkanu West local government area. Chimaruke Ugo reports that the annual party and stakeholders meeting was to retrospect and chart the way forward for the progress of the party in the state.
The annual meeting of the 260 wards of All Progressives Congress APC in Enugu is geared towards achieving an all-inclusive participation of party faithfuls, providing the opportunity to harmonize and improve welfare and initiate better marketing models for wider acceptance of the party in Enugu State.
It affords us the opportunity to mingle with our local populace. Also celebrate the leadership of this nation, because what we have today is a leader that have focus and direction.
We are deliberate. We are intentional. Our purpose is to offer an alternative political platform of choice. Our reason for being in politics is to take over the government of Enugu State come 2027.
Stakeholders of the party maintained that the unity domiciled in the party has brought tremendous growth of the party in the state. They thanked the party leader for his quality representation and developmental strides which they say has improved the welfare and included members in leadership positions in the country.
I believe that this will be a tonic in the political development of APC in Enugu State and in Nigeria as a whole. We know that what is to come, which the minister has promised, is development, and the only way you can drive development is when you hear from the people.
Our state chairman, Honorable Ogochukwu Agbara, is doing marvelously in organizing the party in the states. He is doing marvelously well in organizing the states, organizing the members of the party in the states, and the party is growing.
This is something that has never happened in APC in the state. We want to thank him. He's given our party a new meaning, and we thank him for bringing all the palliative, actually the fertilizer, the rice, the jobs. Our leader, Mwakibia, has brought it down to APC in the state. And what we're now saying, the new slogan is New APC in the state.
Members of the party are optimistic that APC will take over governance in the state in 2027, while urging party faithfuls in the grassroots to remain consistent in promoting APC in their locality and beyond. In Enugu, Chimaroke Ugu, NTA News.
Still in the spirit of the UTAD, the people of Amozu Ubuaka community in Nkanu East local government area rolled out their drums as their illustrious son, retired General Augustine Agundo, played host to them at the inauguration of 2.3-kilometer road constructed to improve their lives. Kelechi Ochiara witnessed the joyful celebration in Amozum community.
Identifying a philanthropist takes no pain, as all and sundry bears witness to their good deeds. That was the scenario in Amos Zamuboka as the people rallied around their own son to testify good works done by a paid Satan.
Some are rich, but they are not blessed. And when one is not blessed, automatically you will not feel contented. I think our able general is a man that is blessed and so contented with what he has. And that is the secret of this kind of project.
Inaugurating the newly constructed road, the Enugu East Local Government Chairman, represented by Igwe-elect Ishenu Amofu Nkerefi, acknowledged the good gesture of the donor as a show of love for his people.
The Son and of the Holy Spirit. You can see the level of the generosity. It's not everybody that has money that remembers his people. But on the issue of this general, even after retired, he have used what he has worked for to put smile on the face of his people.
Promising to continue to strive in alleviating the suffering of his people, Retired General Augustine Agondo expressed appreciation to his people for their support and love over the years.
Here is an impassable road in the past, but I decided that, look, this is doable, that we can make this place to be that attractive and also to encourage our people in every sphere of life to be able to come home.
Government functionaries and other dignitaries came from far and wide to identify with the retired Army General. In Enugu, Kelechi Ochiara, NTA News.
The Best Media Network Awards, in its usual way of honoring distinguished personalities and media workers in Bayelsa State and the Niger Delta region of the country, has honored media personalities and other Nigerians. Charity James reports that NTA Enugu was not missing out in the list of awardees of this year edition, as Dainiku Mark Ololo of the News Division from the station backs Best Television News Reporter of the Year.
Bayelsa Media Network Awards is a notable body and organizers of prestigious awards platforms with the aim of recognizing unsung heroes who are outstanding in their various areas of professions and also contribute to the development of their immediate locality, state, and Nigeria at large. This year's edition of the award ceremony, which held at the NS Ikoli Press Center, was well attended by personalities from different walks of life within and outside Bayelsa states. After assessing and consistently monitoring professional news reportage, Janikume Mark Ulolo of NTA Yenegwa won the prestigious award as Best Television News Reporter of the year 2024.
Oh, good God, my man. Stay close to mommy. That's from NTA Yenegwa.
I present to you Best Reporter of the Year Television. Congratulations.
All right.
Congratulations. Truly, you cannot beat the rich. It was a celebration of life well lived for the family of Ugu in Akba Edem, Nsoka local government area of Enugu State, as they laid to rest the remains of their father, High Chief Clement Ezema Ugu, Pa Clem Onye Isi Okite. Ifeyinwa Daniel reports that the late disciplinarian and philanthropist who died at the age of 103 was the oldest man in his community.
St. Joseph Catholic Church Akpedem in Nsoka local government area of Enugu State was filled to capacity as family members, friends, parishioners, associates as well as the clergy gathered to pray for the peaceful repose of High Chief Clement Ezema Ugu Pa Clem Onyishi Okiti. The Requiem Mass was officiated by Reverend Father Theodios Ezema. In his homily, Reverend Ezema described late Clement as a devout Christian whose life and times was characterized by service to God and humanity. The clergy stressed the need for the living to prepare for eternity, as death is inevitable for every mortal. Remains of late High Chief Clement Ezema was led to rest in his compound after the dust-to-dust rituals. Funeral rites continued with sounds of drums and other side attractions at the community field Akpedem. Family and friends say they have lost a compassionate leader.
He was a man who was a community leader who always preached. He was very devoted Christian, and we thank God for the life that he lived.
My late father, who's been laid to rest today, was an orphan who was a destined child.
That the character of God. We are praying to
Nahade was a nice man. That's why you can see this massive crowd here. We are celebrating the life
to you Enugu State Coaching Action. We want to welcome Chief.
Always been a nice man, and he has never had any bad name or anything. He has lived a very good life.
A foundation was led to immortalize the late centenarian. Until his death, Paklem Onyishokiti, as fondly called by many, was a founding member of the Catholic Church community in Edem. A great farmer, a lover of the downtrodden, whose charitable activities touched many lives in the community and beyond. He is survived by his wife, children, in-laws, and grandchildren, as well as relatives.
Yes.
Also, the body of late Mrs. Esther Chinazangwa Ekweme ni Amuji has been interred in his husband's compound, Amozala Egede, Inudi Council area of Enugu State. Okechukwu Agbama reports that the funeral attracted who is who in the field of journalism.
It was a sad moment for the Amujielo and Ekweme family as the body of their matriarch, late Mrs. Esther Chinasangwa Ekweme, arrived at her husband's compound, Ama Ozala Egede. Friends from all walks of life, from within and outside Enugu, were on hand to commiserate with the late Esther's family. In a sermon, the assistant priest, St. Cyril Catholic Church, Egede, described late Mrs. Esther as a woman of faith and honor. While describing death as inevitable, the homilies charged Christians to live life worthy of emulation so as to gain eternity. Mass over, the body of the deceased was interred to the glory of God. Her children described their late mother as a rare gem.
My mother is not dead. She loved me so much. But I will miss her so much. Because she's my mom and a companion.
She's a very relevant, and we're going to miss her. She's a man. All these things you see here is her brain work. The one that motivated everybody.
My mom is amazing. She's so kind, generous, and
one thing that keeps a woman going when he has become truthful. There was an incident in the house, you call him, you just tell him the truth, and he doesn't cut corners. She's so wonderful.
Late Mrs. Esther Chinazangwa Ekweme worked with Nigerian Telecommunications, NITEL. She is survived by 10 children, among is a journalist with the State Information Chapel, Chinwe Ekweme. She died at the age of 82.
Rest in peace. However, that's all we have for you today on Sunday Rendezvous. And from all of us here, see you again in 2025. Thank you for watching and to have a pleasant moment. Bye-bye.
The family of late Mr. and Mrs. Leonard Chidozie Aba and Euphemia Onyejere Aba, nee Eze, of Amaguada, Oboletiti, Udenu local government area of Enugu State, cordially invites you to the funeral rites of their beloved father, husband, brother, uncle, cousin, and grandfather, late Mr. Leonard Chidozie Aba Nkpume, and their loving mother, wife, sister, aunt, cousin, and grandmother, late Mrs. Euphemia Onyejere Aba, Stainless. Dates: Friday, January 17, 2025. Night of tribute at late Pa Abamama's ancestral home, Amaguada, in Oboletiti, Udenu local government area of Enugu State, by 6 p.m. Saturday, January 18, 2025. Funeral rites at late Pa Abamama's ancestral home, Amaguada, Oboletiti, by 12 noon prompt. Sunday, January 19, 2025. Family Thanksgiving at St. Mary's Catholic Church, Adago, by 9 a.m. May their kind and gentle souls continue to rest in peace. Announcer Leonard C. Aba Jr. for